Natural disasters. My baby has been around for me. Hey y'all, what was that? Hey y'all, my name is Christina or X-Robustina, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing y'all swatches and a demo of this hair palette, the Delanci. But yeah, this is the Delanci Nocturne eyeshadow palette. Got it from Amazon. It took 2 days to get here, and I didn't even get the 2-day shipping, so like that, I was very pleased with the shipping. The palette was $23, so it's nice. But I think I was only eligible for free shipping because I also bought another palette. So it was like maybe I reached a certain amount of money that I was spending so I could get the free shipping or whatever. You know. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what it looks like on the inside. You know what I mean? I absolutely love this packaging. Also, this isn't really a first impressions or anything because I basically tried to film this once and it wasn't that great. So I've already used a lot of these already, so it may not look as cute and crisp as it would have if I did a first impression, but we're just gonna keep it moving, okay? It has a huge mirror. This is how it looks. I love all of these shades right here. I love them. I fell in love through the screen and I had to get it. But yeah, I had to get it. Like, I had to. So I guess I'm just gonna stop talking. Ooh, looking at myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches and then get to the demo for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start on this demo. So in this video, I'm trying to challenge myself to use almost every color in this palette. I know I'm not gonna use every color, but I'm gonna try to do the majority of it. So I'm gonna be using Nightingale as my transition shade on this side. What should I do on this side? I'm gonna be using Nightingale on this side. And also my voice is crackly because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. And I'm going to tap off the excess. I just started doing this because I saw some other people doing it, so I thought I would copy and do it too. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this as my transition shade. And it's a pretty light shade, so I don't expect it to really show up on me like that. And I'm just building this color up. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be going in with Cocoa. And I'm also going to apply that. I'm going to apply that on the inner part of my crease. And I noticed from the first time playing with this palette that it's pretty pigmented. Like, this is a nice palette. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all that it's a really nice palette. But I'm gonna finish this demo so y'all can see how nice it is. The pigment shows up pretty quickly. I don't have to build it up that much. And maybe I can include some clips of me showing the difference between me tapping off the excess and not, because it is a dramatic difference, which I didn't think that it would be, but it was. Did y'all see that? That was pigmented. Y'all see that? If you want it to like be super pigmented, don't tap off the excess product. If you want to build the color up, like maybe if you're a beginner or anything, you're not sure how the color is going to be, then tap off the excess and that should work for you. So I'm doing the same thing to the other side. I didn't tap off the excess. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is very cute. It's cute. Anyway, I'm just going to continue blending this and building the color up until I get it to the shade that I want, or color opaqueness. I don't know makeup terminology, honestly. I just throw stuff on my face. So yeah, that's good enough for me. Now I'm gonna be using maple red and applying it on the outer part of my crease. Maple red has a bit of kickback right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but it's some kickback, okay? And this one shade is really, what can I say? It's kind of powdery. And if I don't tap off the excess, it's going to be very opaque. So I'm just gonna tap it off. Like, did y'all? I don't know if y'all can see all the particles that came from my brush just by tapping off that one time, but I'm going to apply it on the outer part of my crease. And I'm just going to blend cocoa and maple red together. But yeah, as you can see, that is really pigmented, like very pigmented. And I'm not getting any fallout either, which is also a good thing, because even though this is powdery, it ain't falling on my face. So that's a good thing. Very good thing for me personally. Unless you like fallout on your face, then it's a bad thing for you. But you know, to each his own. And now that's the way that I'm liking it. I'm going to be adding earth into my crease. And I'm going to be using a smaller, more dense brush. So I'm going to tap off the excess of that and apply it on the outer part of my crease. But yeah, earth doesn't have that much kickback compared to maple red, but it's still a bit of kickback with this product. And then I'm gonna go on top of that with Cabernet. I don't know how to say it. And I'm just putting it on top of earth. These two colors are basically the same color. I don't really see much of a difference in these. So now I'm going to be cutting my crease really quickly and then get back into this demo. Okay, so the cut crease is done. I didn't set it with translucent powder or anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and set it because that's what I usually do. So that's set. So I'm gonna start off by blending out this blue rose. Like, this color isn't very pigmented at all. Like, literally, I was so disappointed when I tried to use this color, but it doesn't have any kickback or anything. So I'm just gonna tap it in, and I'm really having to build this color up. Now I'm gonna be going in with this Mystic Night using the same brush and just tap it right next to the blue. This purple color is really buttery. And then I'm going to be going in with this Dew, this blue looking color. This doesn't have much kickback. Actually, it doesn't have any at all. But it feels a little bit more powdery compared to this purple, to that purple that I just used. I'm not sure if it's me or if these are kind of patchy. I kind don't feel like I can see through them. Like, I can see the brown underneath them. Not sure, but I'm gonna just keep building the color up and see if that makes a difference. I think I also want to spray it just to see if these have a foil effect to them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip my brush into it and then spray afterwards, because I don't want to spray my brush then dip it into the product, because I feel like it would change the formula of the product, you know. Does that make some type of sense? So I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush and then spray it. Yeah, that's really bright. Yeah, that made it, that really, you know, it bumped it up a notch, you know. Doing that really did bump it up a notch. It looks really cute. It also made it like a little bit more opaque and pigmented and all that other stuff. But even on its own, it was pretty decent on its own. And I'm also gonna do the same to that purple color that I used before the blue. Why do I do that? It's like I try to collect all the wet particles or something. Yeah, that became really pigmented. Yeah. So now I want to see what it would do to the blue, which is like the least pigmented color in the palette. It did a little bit of something. It's like it kind of made it look like a satin type of finish. I mean, I think it's already a satin type of finish, but I think it made it a little bit more noticeable. And now I'm going to be using this green color. It's called Forest. It's like an olive green type of color. It's really pretty. It's pretty on the eyelid too. Yeah, I got a lot going on. That's really pretty. It's pretty pigmented also. And I'm also going to do the spray method just to see what it would do to the green. Now, I just find it really interesting how I was able to get the green to this color just by one application of the product. Like, I literally just tapped it on there and that was it. So, that's pretty impressive. It's nice. I like it. Tap it. Ooh. Yeah, man. I'm fucking with it. I'm really fucking with it. Then I'm gonna put a bit of Silence, this brown shade. And that's just gonna be it for this eye so far. Now I'm gonna start on the other eye. I'm gonna go with Memories, this peachy looking matte shade, and apply that in my crease. I mean, as a transition shade, and this most likely just, you know, won't show up on me, but I'm gonna still put it there. Then I'm gonna put a bit of Silence also as a transition shade. Now I'm going to use Lullaby and put this in my crease. And I'm not getting much kickback from this. Actually, I'm not. I didn't get much of anything kickback wise, but I'm just going to tap off the excess and blend this into my crease. I think putting that brown in my crease made it turn into like a dark green color, because I was not expecting this, but I'm gonna continue. Like, I thought it would be like the color in the palette, So this is different than I expected. But I think it's because of what I applied in my crease, which was that brown color. And now I'm gonna use a smaller brush and kind of try to make this color a bit more pigmented. I'm not sure if it's me or if this looks patchy. I literally thought this was gonna be blue. Like, this is a shocker. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease just like I did the other eye. And now I'm going to set it just like I did with the other eye. So I set that, and now I'm going to blend the same blue color that I used in my crease right here, you know, on top. I can't explain it. I've been struggling to explain all tonight because it's nighttime. So I'm gonna say all tonight instead of all day. But I'm just gonna apply this right here. So yeah, I think the reason why I look so like a dark green is because I put that brown as a transition shade. I tried to do bunny ears. But yeah, this is technically how it would look if I didn't put that brown right there. It still looks green though, it just looks like a brighter green in my opinion. So now I'm gonna go in with Story. I really like those two colors together. Like, that's really nice, really nice. Now I'm gonna be going in with Champagne and tapping it right next to Story. These are really buttery and they're blending well together. I really like that. That's cute. So now I'm gonna go in with Ember. I'm legit just about to put all of these shades on my eyelid. Oh my goodness. I love that. Ooh. And you can build it up too. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I'm going to be going in with Scorched. Wowzers. That was so hideous. This is so pretty. That's so freaking pretty. This came out better than I thought, because I thought this side was gonna look like poo cheese, like not cute at all. And now I'm gonna go in with Tipsy. I'm not tapping out the access for any of these, but I wonder what difference will it make. Tap it off and see if that makes any difference of how they apply. Like, do they apply as, you know, pigmented? Which it didn't. So I'm gonna not do that. Just apply it full force. And that just shows up like that. So if you want this to really show up, any of these shades, if you want any of these shades to really show up, don't tap out the excess, none of that. Just take some of it and just go in. And then the last color I'm going to be using is Wheatfield. So cute. So this is how it's looking so far. I'm digging this. I'm really feeling it. I want this eye to look a little bit more smoky and dark, so I'm going to be going in with Dark Clouds. And I'm going to tap off the excess because it's black and I don't really want it to show up like that. I think I messed it up. Terrific. Perfect. was doing so good. And then I had to be a little bit too extra. I should have just left it alone. So yeah, y'all see how the black is? I messed up the look a little bit. I'm gonna just keep going. OMG! I basically used all the colors on this palette except Moonlight, which is the white color. And I'm not too sure about using whites, cause you know, as you can tell, I'm a black girl in black. So I think I'm gonna just leave Moonlight alone and go on my merry way. I'm gonna finish the bottom lash line, try to put some of these glitters on here. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, you guys, so I finished off my bottom lash line eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply some glitter now because we have to see how the glitter is. So I'm going to be using Nocturne, and I'm going to be using a concealer brush to pick up the glitter. I'm just going to apply it on my bottom lash line. It felt like some fallout hit my nose, but it is a glitter, so you know, that's kind of expected. So that's that. I can see a bit of fallout on my nose from eyeshadow. Either eyeshadow or this glitter, but it's some fallout over here too. So most likely it's from the eyeshadow. But yeah, it's a little bit of fallout, but not a lot, like not noticeable at all, because I really had to get close to see it. And for this side, I'm going to be using, I'm kind of hesitant to use the blue because I don't want to take no blue chances. Like, blue is a dangerous color. I don't think I want to take that chance. So I might do black. Black is a dangerous color too, but not as dangerous as blue in my opinion. And this is sticking on my eyes. Like, I don't need any glitter primer or anything. It's really sticking on there. But I think for safe measure, just go ahead and use a glitter primer if you don't want it going everywhere. But it is staying in place. Like, it isn't really, you know, all over the place. So yeah, there's the black glitter. The black glitter is kind of hard to apply, but I think that's because it's a little bit chunky compared to that pink glitter that I used. It also looks a little bit oily. This black looks weird on the bottom lash line. I'm tapping my finger up to see if any glitter comes off. Yeah, some is coming off. I advise you to use a glitter primer or glue with it, or eyelash glue with it. Clear eyelash glue, by the way. But other than that, it actually like sticks on. You just need it to really stick on and not, you know, come off when it's touched or rubbed or anything. I mean, even with primer, it kind of comes off, but I don't know, it just seems more secure with primer in my opinion. So I'm gonna put on some eyeliner and eyelashes and then give y'all my final thoughts on this palette. So yeah, I decided I'm gonna try to put the blue underneath here because I don't really like the way the black looks. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put the blue, try it, see how it looks. I just do not know. That spread really easily on, so that's that. I like it. I think it's cute. So this is the completed look. My final thoughts on this palette is I love it. It's a great palette, especially for how much it is. It's a really great palette in my opinion. You get minimal fallout. I don't really see much on my cheeks, but I see a little bit on my nose, but it is not a lot of fallout. Like, literally, I really like this palette. I'm most likely going to be using this palette a lot. So yeah, go ahead and get you one. And I'm really loving how I use basically every color in this palette. And you know what? I actually could have put white, you know, on the inner corner. That one white that I didn't use, but it's good enough for tonight. So yeah, y'all. The details, the link, and everything for this palette will be listed down below if you want it or if you want to check it out. So yeah, that will be listed down below. I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I'm so tired, like I can't even put anything together at this point. So yeah, bye y'all.